What's going on, everyone? I'm Chocolate AMUN-RA. This is another of my session that I'm having. This is part two. It's part two because I'm not trying to cram everything up. No, this is going to be loose. We're going to relax, and we're going to enjoy this session super fact because y'all need to know. And I see it on Facebook. I see it on YouTube. A lot of y'all, you talking about what is Amun-Ra and Egypt, and why everybody it seemed to be flocking to Egypt theology and the science and the neta meta and trying to know all these other things. Well, guess what? These are part of us. Okay? Before we get into it, we gotta pay our respects to the Creator. The sun rises. Good afternoon. Amen. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses, queens and kings. Now, the reason why on this part of this session I want to talk about gods and goddesses. The reason why I want to talk about gods, goddesses, because we were worshipped as gods with some of our other peers. You have to understand that. Now, everybody was not a god or goddesses. Everybody wasn't a king and a queen. We understand that. It was a civilization. But whoever was in ruler was responsible for the whole entire civilization at that point in time. The civilization that was in Egypt, the king or the queen or the gods, the pharaohs, were responsible for the people. This is what we seem to keep forgetting. Okay? It's not like now in modern times when you leave your mother's house, you ghost. You're gone. Basically, you're fighting for yourself. You understand? And the only people who stay together, unless you stay close to your mother, your father, is that you obeyed them. You obey them to a certain point. You obeyed your mother and your father, and whoever was your guardian at the time, and they bought a house or several houses, and you all moved in close by, and you kept that close knit with the family. Well, we live in the modern times. It's not like that. Okay, you're not living in the times where the tribe moved together, the tribe worked together. They had to survive, to live. And as the tribe got bigger and bigger and bigger, well, guess what? Some of the tribe members did move off. Why? Because they wanted to move and adventures on their own. Or there was maybe some kind of misunderstanding that was going on. The youth probably assumed that he wanted to move another way. All kinds of avenues was going on. But still, they moved. If he or she convinced 2 or 3 other different people to move on and became nomads, if you know what that means, nomads, to travel distance. Also, you had tribes that had soldiers or travelers who would seek out other parts of the land. It's just like if I move to North Carolina and I call my brothers up, my sisters up, and say, yo, you need to come out here to North Carolina. It's a beautiful thing. It's the same thing. So I wanted y'all to get that understanding. And I know some of you do have the understanding. So here we are in modern times, and you go to church. A lot of you do go to church, and it's understandable. They have other institutions like the Hebrew Israelites, great. Let me tell you something. Hebrew Israelites are great. If you want to learn, it's great. You got the Moors institution. Yes, you got the Moors. Another institution that's great. You got the Kemetic system. You got brothers who have their own establishment, like Brother Polite, if some of y'all heard about him. You got Shaka Omos, who has his own establishment. You got Brother Reggie. And then you got the House of Consciousness community. And a lot of y'all really need to go to YouTube and watch Black News TV 101, which is Baba TV, and then you also have Sonetta, which is 102 Black News. You have a lot more Black News TV and programs that are on YouTube. If you're trying to get an understanding of what this Kemetic system or the Kemetic family is all about, even though you do have individuals who are learning on their own, which you got a young brother named Pharaoh, outstanding young brother. The brother's in his early 20s. His scholarship is off the scale. Knowledgeable. He'll take you places that your mind would be lost. But because he did on his own, and he's the type of brother, he don't believe he don't need to go to different scholars. Hey, a lot of brothers and sisters are like that. There's nothing wrong. But when he comes to you on YouTube, he's coming correct. And he's going to tell you, go do your research. You don't have to believe him. Do your research. So a lot of y'all be misguided because you are afraid of the change. We're not trying to change you. We're trying to open up your mind, and open up your heart, and open up your spirit, and trying to figure out why you don't love yourself. You don't love your African culture. You don't love who you are, your heritage. Even people in Africa, a lot of them are duped. We got cloned as preachers who go over there, preach that madness, and tell them that the Jesus Christ they know is a white God. This is real. His evidence is all around you. A lot of them come over here from Libya and all these different parts of Africa and talking about, oh, my Lord and Savior is white. And then you go, well, how can he be white? And you go, well, the Bible tells you that. And they'll read the scriptures and go, it don't matter. Anytime a person talking about it don't matter, you're still a slave. This is why you need Hidden Colors 4. Religion of the White Supremacy is the latest follow-up of the film. You need to get these films to understand the conception. The Hidden Colors 3, the rules of racism. There's rules to this game. I'm going to bring a book out to show you. I went and got 2 books. The first book that I have gotten out of my library is the United Dependent Compensatory Co-System Concept. I've showed you this book plenty of times. Dealing with Hidden Colors 3, the rules of racism. Dealing with that. I need you to understand something. You can watch this video and get a great concept about racism. And I know a lot of you are like, I know about racism. Oh, but you don't know about racism on a whole nother level. The racism that you know, you think is about, people, a fat person, a skinny person calls somebody fat, a fat person calls a skinny person skinny, of course, black, white, Asian, so on and so forth. Now, there's a racism that there's hidden underneath all that. You can say hi, bye, and smile, even have sex with these people. They'll take you for a ride. And you don't even know behind closed doors, they can't stand your ass. You buy their products. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada. I just named a few. You understand? You buy these people's products like African people can't, our people can't make things. I've showed you before. I buy sneakers, jewelry, hats, clothes. You know what I'm saying? Then we got to be careful on a lot when you go online, because a lot of these people, a lot of white folks or whoever is pretending to be black. Okay, because all of a sudden now they want to get into the market of buying black products. Now here's the catch. Now you can't stop that. Simple fact, because this is business. You understand that? So this is business, and if I can sell so many products of certain materials, well, guess what? That's a profit. And if that's a profit, so I'm gonna sell it to you. I'm gonna make this product and I'm gonna give it to you because I know I'm gonna get something out of it. Money. Now, we all know racism is supposed to be have no color. That's a bunch of bullshit. Because just because you do business with a racist, don't mean he or she don't like your ass. And some of them don't even do business at all with no people of color. They get someone else to do it. Don't know none of the graphics of how much it is and who buying it, urban, the city, what culture is buying it. They don't know none of that stuff because they don't care. All they care is their check at the end of the week or end of the month or end of the year. You understand? That's what happened to Tommy Hilfiger. Tommy Hilfiger was making a killing. He didn't even know the graphics that the black community was the one buying all his products. And y'all know it. When Tommy Hilfiger came with that red, white, and blue, and all those different beautiful outfits, a lot of y'all was buying that. Come on now. But here, dashikis and things that I got on right now, you see the hats right here with the huru eye, which really is the pineal gland that's in the brain, the representation that our civilization back in time already did operations and did autopsy on the brain, and that's how they know about the pineal gland that looks like that. When you do your little study, you will find that out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand about the Egyptians. Y'all don't. Listen here, I'm still growing as to understanding the magnificent wonders of our people. Lord have mercy. Y'all don't even want to know, man. That's why I take my time. I don't try to rush nothing. You know what I'm saying? I tell you the same. Don't rush. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? It's, you got the rest of your life to know who you are. Because beyond that, you don't know nothing. All you know is what religion told you. Religion bound you. But before I get into the bound of religion, that's going to be a part 3. Let's get back into racism. The rules of racism. Remember, get hidden colors. There's 4 of them. I told you before. Okay, you got hidden colors. The first one. Okay. You got the second one, which is the triumph of the melanin. 3, which we on now, which the rules of racism. Okay. Now, I was discussing racism a couple of minutes ago. And the reason why I'm discussing this is because a lot of you are being ignorant and you're also being tolerant to it. You thinking, oh, it's all lives matter. Honestly, no, it don't. All lives don't matter. You have a few people who truly believe that. I'm serious. If you do your freaking research, you will find out all lives don't matter. It's black lives they don't give a damn about. They don't have a problem. History will tell you black folks was the first stock market. Black folks was the first Christmas gifts. We were the first of everything. We were first to be slaves. We were first to come out of slavery into an inhumane slavery. Yeah, let me get that clear. We were first to be slaves, but when you was a slave, it's because you owed that master, or not the master, you owed that person money, so you couldn't pay it, so the next thing you had to do was work for free. Working for free is what? You can use the word slave. Understand the concept. So if I was a slave for 5-6 years, I still had my religion, I was eating good food, I even got married in the process and had a family, but I still was working for free. Was you stressing yourself out? Think about that. A lot of y'all don't understand the concept. Slavery, black people owned other black people, but not the slavery here what the Arabs did or the Dutches. I'm Chocolate AMUN-RA. We're going to go to part 3. Okay? Because it's time consuming, so we don't want to go past the time. Let's don't forget. slavery. Understand it. Peace.